my friends, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. In yesterday's video, we did end our day very sneakily at Hoover Dam, working on the quest Arizona Killer, where I need to go and kill President Kimball. Now I'm hiding over here, and he just walked past, which means his vertibird is up there. And I would like to, in theory, go and plant the bomb on his vertibird. I am stealth Boyd. See how this works. If this works. You are looking at the presidential vertibird. This is a perfect place to put a bomb to kill President Kimball. Explosives 50 or higher required. Well, let's plant the bomb. You successfully planted the bomb on the vertibird.
Thank you, my fellow Californians.
Let's
who have come so far to
sneak back down.
Service put forth by the Republic. It is for you that I have come here.
Where's the other guy who was up here?
That I am able to do so.
Huh.
We enjoy our privileges because you take the greatest of risks and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifices. It is because of men and women like Private First Class Jeremy Watson that Nevada and the new California Republic remain free and secure. Born in a tin shack on the outskirts of one pine, Jeremy Watson never had it easy. His father worked as a caravan guard on the short loop, and his mother, like many Californians, braved the ruins of the old world as a prospector. They suffered through water shortages, raider attacks, and the Brotherhood war. Like our mighty Sierra Nevadas, they endured. But the time came when they could no longer shoulder the burden alone. 12 years ago, they called out for help, and the Republic heard them. Troopers, rangers, just like you, answered the clarion call. Men and women stepped forward to say, I will carry the weight. And at Owens Lake, we made true on our promises, driving out the raider tribes to establish a lasting peace in the eastern Sierra Nevadas. We carried the weight, and though we left behind many of our brothers and sisters on that battlefield, it did not break us. 10 years ago, Chief Elise met with representatives of the Desert Rangers to discuss terms of what would become the Ranger Unification Treaty. The treaty was more than a resolution to welcome the Desert Rangers into the Republic. It was a covenant to protect Southern Nevada against Caesar's Legion and the tyranny of his regime. There are some back home who ask me, but who are we protecting? What does Nevada to us? Sometimes we forget that the light of our society shines beyond our borders. Sometimes we take those privileges for granted that our forebears fought so hard to achieve. We must always remember that wherever Californians stand, we carry our principles with us. Equal respect, representation, and protection under the laws of a just republic. This was the same fire that burned in the heart of the old world that preceded us. We are the heirs of that civilization, torchbearers eastward of the Pacific, into the darkness of this wasted land. When the Republic called on the men and women of California to carry that fire across the Mojave, Jeremy Watson answered. You answered. Together you carried the weight. And when PFC Watson's platoon came under attack at Forlorn Hope, he took the greatest risk. Not only for his fellow Californians, but for California itself. He was prepared to make the most noble of sacrifices to defend the principles of our republic, even here, on Nevada soil. His actions are a beacon to all of us who stand here today in tribute to his valor. Private First Class Jeremy Watson, on behalf of the Senate and people of the new California Republic, it is my honor to present you with the Star of Sierra Madre. Not far from this spot, a monument stands as a tribute to the sacrifice made by those who came before us. The men and women who fulfilled the promise we made to the Desert Rangers. Its back is inscribed with the names of the troopers and rangers who carried the weight. And because they made the most noble of sacrifices, it did not break us. 4 years ago, we held this dam. 4 years ago, we carried the weight. 4 years ago, we drew a line through the Mojave as clear as the Colorado River. A line that Caesar cannot cross. Today, you stand here with our brothers and sisters to hold that line. Today, you honor all Californians by carrying that weight. Today, you are the waves of the Pacific, pushing ever eastward. You are the sequoias rising from the Sierra Nevadas, defiant and enduring. You are the great western light of California, torchbearers in the darkness, living reminders of all that is best in our republic. Thank you.
That is a really long speech.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. What the hell are you waiting for? You think I want to get shot? Let's go.
Speaking of getting shot, I suppose I could have just sniped him from where I was hanging out, but I want to see how this bomb situation works out. He is moving. Okay, we're going to quick save again. Walk with a purpose, Mr. President. Did I miss him? Oh, I missed him. Oh no, that seems wrong. That seems really funny. What's happening? Oh no! Arizona Killer was completed! Let's just run away! Run away! Do you think I can go up there and inspect the wreckage? Are we gonna try? Absolutely. That was, I'll be honest, I thought I'd get a bigger explosion out of that. Although I think, didn't I do something with the computer in yesterday's video where I messed up some sort of software update? So I do wonder if that would have been enough. Okay, so this is Boulder City, if I remember correctly. Nope, I can't get up that way. Oh, can you not get up there at all? Or is this the vertibird wreckage here? It looks like it. It looks like it's a little glitched. I mean... Okay. My mods are up to date, so I have no idea what's going on with that. But yeah, I did that. I completed Arizona Killer, got achievement for it and everything. So let's go back to Caesar to be recognized for my service as a woman. I feel like that shouldn't happen. Oh! Oh no, I'm still dressed as, oh no. I'm still dressed as a NCR person. Wow. That's Okay, that's how that works. Let's see. I need my courier duster. Now I'm no longer dressed as NCR. I was like, what are you guys doing? I helped you. Oh, no, wait. That was the right tab. Let's try this again.
By order of Caesar, all...
Much better.
True to Caesar.
There should be a way that I should be able to fast travel into the inner camp area. That would be some convenience. But then again, how many people do the Legion ending more than once? We always lag right here, which always makes me so nervous. Oh, and I always want to sprint, but Edie gets confused.
What's up?
Any thoughts on our situation?
You're helping the Legion, a slaving army that will almost certainly kill and enslave the majority of people in New Vegas. What? Did you expect me to applaud your efforts to support a deranged warlord? Caesar is bad. You are bad for helping him. Please stop.
Please stop. Please stop. I'm not going to do anything
See
else.
you around.
But please stop.
Okay.
Does he really not leave you?
True to Caesar.
I find that hilarious. All right, Mr. Caesar, what is my reward?
You dispatched President Kimball with real skill. Right under their noses, too. What a humiliation.
You're welcome.
My forces are in a position to assault the dam. Legate Lanius has assumed command. Are you ready to go to him? To tell him to begin the assault?
It will be an honor to fight for the Legion. I must prepare myself before I go.
Then be quick about it.
And by prepare myself, I just mean do a hard save. I get to go to Legate Lanius's home, his camp, without like shooting him this time. So hopefully I can talk to him.
My forces are in a... Are you...
It will be an honor to fight for the Legion.
Good. In hoc signo torus vinces. Report to Legatus Lanius immediately. He'll brief you on the plan of battle. Come back victorious, or don't come back.
You are committing to fight with Caesar's Legion at the Battle for Hoover Dam, which will determine the fate of New Vegas for decades to come. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the battle, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. I am ready, so let's do this. Okay, I have my equipment back.
Well, we've had some laughs, you and I. But it looks like you're a crazy person, and I'm going to have to leave.
Why?
Because you're helping Caesar's Legion? They are bad. You are bad. I am going. Bye.
You've lost Arcade's better healing perk, but he gave me a Gauss rifle? For old Lang Syne failed. Oh. No, we won't shoot him in the back. That'll be for the next playthrough. But Arcade!
Why don't you make like Odysseus and get lost?
But Odysseus eventually found his way home.
For as lack of adornment is said to become some women, so will this place, without your presence, bring delight.
I mean, look, Mr. Fancy Know-It-All.
I've run out of witty ways to tell you to leave, so why don't you just go? I've run out of witty ways to tell you to leave, so why don't you just go?
Oh, it's great. I shouldn't find it so amusing. I really do. Let me get my... Let me get my light machine gun on.
True to Caesar.
Everything is very yellow over here. Legate's camp. There's a lot of people here. They were all not here when I came with Yes Man / the NCR. I just want to see if there's anything unique to be had. It's working out really hard. Do I still have Edie? Where's my Edie? Edie, where? You know, it's fine. Edie always gets lost. Oh, no, wait. I needed to tell her to come with me, didn't I? Our cages dished us. But Edie needs a follow me command, right? There she is. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you to come with me. There we go. All better now. Hey, Arcade, I thought you were leaving. Are they not letting you out? Are you stuck here? Oh. I'm so mean. Okay, now I'm back up to where I was when I noticed Edie wasn't with me, I think. Let's save and head into Legate's war tent, since it's not locked from the inside this time.
Legatus, a stranger arrives. One who bears the mark.
Finally, Mars has accepted my sacrifices and unleashes me. You are the courier Lord Caesar has spoken of. The slaughter begins then.
Oh, render unto Caesar is complete, and that's what I got the achievement for, which is render unto Caesar. You mean your army is about to attack? You're the legate, I'm guessing. I'm ready. What needs to be done? About time. I was starting to get bored with all this waiting around. You're the legate, I'm guessing? Your mask is still so cool.
I am the commander of this army. The son of Mars has granted me the name Lanius, and the time to serve him has come once more.
How do you propose we deal with the NCR?
In the past, the NCR has relied upon attrition, withering our numbers with ranged fire and falling back as necessary. Not this time. The dam contains tunnels to its heart, overlooked by the NCR, now occupied by the Legion. When the battle begins, the NCR will find our teeth at their throats in a dozen places. There will be no attrition, no falling back, only carnage.
And what do you want me to do?
Our forces are better equipped to take objectives than hold them. I do not wish to defend this place if another option exists. Our opponents follow a strict chain of command, which is both a strength and weakness. I intend to use you to strike at that weakness. Find the enemy commander, this General Oliver. Kill him or his resolve. Do this and his cowards will retreat, leaving the dam to us.
Well, I have questions first.
Then ask them. The battle draws near.
What does Lanius mean?
The word means butcher in Latin.
Wow.
I was granted the name after proving myself in several battles. Perhaps after today's battle, you too will earn yourself a new name.
Oh, okay. Are you looking forward to the battle?
I live to serve Caesar's will and the will of the Legion. If my victory serves them both, then I am pleased.
What do you think of the NCR?
They are passable foes. Like their citizens, they prefer their war from a distance, and at that, they excel. Their leaders have on occasion shown brilliance. Their rangers in particular have adapted well to our strategies. But their rangers are few, and this General Oliver we face is not their best. I regret not being able to face Hanlon, the one who led them last time.
Any idea what our chances are?
Their men take comfort in and rely on killing at a distance. They will not have the luxury of such comforts this time. Our warriors will wash over them in a tide of blood, severing arms before they can attack, legs before they can run, and heads before they can pray. So yes, fortune favors our chances, messenger, provided you move quickly.
I mean, I'll probably move slowly and it will still be fine. What can you tell me about the layout of the dam?
It was not intended for war. Its top sides are bound to 2 intake towers by a series of bridges. No doubt snipers nest there. On the far side of the dam, a small building provides access to the power plant below. That is where Oliver hides.
I'm ready to deal with Oliver now. I'll go pay General Oliver a visit.
Moss's eyes are upon you. Do not fail him. Or me.
NCR emergency radio signal found. Veni, Vidi, Vici. Well, let's listen to the radio. Because maybe I'll hear the wild wasteland.
Am I broadcasting? I'm broadcasting? Shit, okay. This is the NCR emergency channel. It sounds like the Hoover Dam is under attack. Stay tuned. There is some sort of obstruction on the road to Hoover Dam. We're going to do our best to send reinforcements around. Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position.
Cross the dam, make your way to the western power plant. Think Arcade's still up here?
Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank.
Nope. Arcade finally left.
Delta Squad, redeploy.
Oh, there he is. Hi!
I've run out of witty ways to tell you to leave. So why don't you just go?
Location, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming. Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42.
I'm hit!
You guys really brought axes to a
All unit
gunfight.
commands, relay your current position and status. Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8.
I'm just looking for ammo.
Location, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming.
Don't run in my line of fire!
Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at Defense Point Sigma Delta.
Yep. Oh.
Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank.
Is that our boomers?
Overhead, game over.
They're was! Oh, I missed the
Unit 23,
boomers.
Await reinforcement from Unit 42.
He's too far.
Location, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming.
There are the boomers. It's so cool.
Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position.
They vanished.
Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank.
Murderer!
Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42. Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8. Location, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming.
Oh, I can't sprint. I think I'd remember by now.
Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank.
Okay, that's all of the NCR out here, I think.
They're coming out of the walls, man. They're coming out of the damn walls.
Oh, that's totally where the Wild Wasteland. That was great. Where are they, Edie?
Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8.
Oh, here you guys are. Oh, no. I need my lair.
I'm hit!
There is a confirmed report that the Legion mounted a simultaneous assault at Camp Forlorn Hope.
I'll take that.
The troops at Forlorn Hope, assisted by 1st Recon, have repelled the Legion in what will surely be the most decisive victory in this entire battle.
Unlikely. But you keep
All
thinking
unit
that.
commands, relay your current position and status.
Fool.
Find enemy commander
That's it. Run away.
Oliver.
Delta Squad, redeploy.
It's down over there.
Had enough?
Location, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming.
Where are the stairs?
Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8.
Oh, they're here. Okay.
Coward.
I guess follow the Legion. They know where they're going.
To profligates.
Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42.
You like that? You like that?
No!
Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. Troopers have managed to contain several small riots that were breaking out in the area surrounding New Vegas.
Come on, Edie, we're going in here.
Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank. Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8. reinforcement from Unit 42. Delta Squad, redeploy.
I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not shooting the Legion. My goodness, it just keeps on going.
Location Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming.
Come on!
Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position.
I knew it!
We're running down to the store here, guys.
15, reinforce Unit 16 at defense point Sigma Delta.
Would you hold still, please, sir? Why are you running around sniping from the inside? Power plant 4? Goodness gracious.
A group of troopers that can only be described as ragtag managed to fend off a brutal attack at Camp Golf. I salute your bravery. Hold the front.
Come on!
Unit 23.
That was the
await
misfits.
Reinforcement from Unit 42.
Oliver's compound.
So you must be the courier the reports mentioned. Pass this message on to your commander. Hoover Dam will not fall while I still draw breath.
Okay. That's exactly why I'm here, General Oliver.
Fool. We've fortified this place to hold out indefinitely against an army. What chance do you think you have?
All unit commands, relay your current position and status.
I know I was just mocking an NCR trooper for using his sniper rifle. But you know what? Now I gotta be sneaky.
Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8.
Kill them. Come on!
Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42.
I have to get the force field down somehow.
Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position. Deploy
There we go.
Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank.
Problem solved.
I'll wait.
Come on, Edie.
Delta Squad, redeploy. Unit 23, await reinforcement from Unit 42.
Oh no. I lost karma.
All unit commands, relay your current position and status. Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at defense point Sigma
That's
Delta.
how you do it, Mr. NCR.
Delta Squad, redeploy.
True to
Might help
custom.
if I don't have my come shoot me light on.
All unit commands, relay your current position and status. Location Bravo, Bravo, Charlie. The doctor is coming. Unit 4, reinforce Unit 8.
I mean, if you're just gonna run out here, sir.
reinforcement from Unit 42.
Had enough?
Hang on, I don't have my lair bound anymore, so...
Come on!
All unit commands, relay your current position and status.
Show yourself, and I may let you live.
Just getting jumpy, I guess. Hey.
Hello.
I'm confused.
Unit 15, reinforce Unit 16 at defense point Sigma Delta.
I killed him. What else do you need me to do? Kill General Oliver and the soldiers guarding him. Okay, so the other guy's up here.
I've got you now.
Snipers in position. Repeat, snipers in position.
All right, there's one more.
Hey! Deploying Battalion 14 to the southwestern flank.
Return to the Legate and tell him that General Oliver has been killed. Okay. I don't think I need to
await reinforcement from Unit 42.
investigate anymore up here. I feel like the radio should be updating to say, oh my gosh, General Oliver is dead. I went this
Snipers
way.
in position. Repeat, snipers in position.
And then down here. And then
Delta Squad, redeploy.
out here, right? Oh, hi.
This slaughter pleases me. No act is more sacred than consecrating a site in the blood of one's enemies. The rest of the dam is fully under our control. A few pitiful holdouts remain, but their time is short. The general was the last source of concern. With their commander dead, the NCR will pull out of this region, allowing our conquest to continue westward unopposed for a time. The Legion will swell with the number of slaves we will claim from this place, and the tribute we gather will fund further campaigns. Perhaps in time I will be granted the honor of conquering the land known as California. But for now we rest. Know that your efforts are appreciated and will not go unrewarded. But we can speak of that later. For now, come. We must see to the burning of the dead.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. Caesar entered the Strip as though it was his triumph. The Legion pushed the NCR out of New Vegas entirely, driving them back to the Mojave outpost. The Legion occupied all major locations, enslaving much of the population and peacefully lording over the rest. Under the Legion's banner, civilization, unforgiving as it was, finally came to the Mojave Wasteland. The courier, a mercenary at heart, helped the Legion achieve victory at Hoover Dam. Caesar honored her with a golden coin, minted in celebration of her contributions and distributed throughout the wasteland.
That's it?
Tabitha and Rhonda went east, through Caesar's land. Occasionally, tales of their exploits found their way back west, though few believed them. Eventually, the stories concerning the duo were collected and published, and proved to be quite popular with children.
Invigorated by his travels with the courier, Raul once more took up his guns in memory of his lost Rafaela. Soon after, the Mojave was filled with tales of the ghost vaquero who hunts down those who prey on the weak.
Cautious after the Boomers' display of power at Hoover Dam, Caesar chose to leave the Boomers alone.
Well, that's good.
The Boomers remained isolated, but have been seen flying over the Mojave Desert from time to time.
Buried beneath tons of rubble, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more. Those few who were outside the Hidden Valley bunker when it was destroyed settled into new lives, or headed west to find a new chapter to join.
Though she'd seen the writing on the wall, the destruction of the Mojave Brotherhood came far more suddenly than Veronica had expected. The news devastated her. Despite her best efforts to leave her past behind, she found herself compelled to make one final journey to Hidden Valley. There, she paid her last respects to the only family she had ever known.
Aww.
Their leaders destroyed by the Courier, the Fiends scattered throughout the Wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After the Legion's victory, Caesar, out of a strange respect for his old fellows, allowed the followers safe passage out of the Wasteland. Reluctantly, the followers accepted the offer and abandoned Old Mormon Fort to the Legion.
The Legion, preoccupied with its acquisition of New Vegas, scarcely took notice of the town of Goodsprings. Many locals moved on, fearful of Caesar's long shadow. Only the old and the stubborn remained.
In the years following the destruction of Cassidy caravans, NCR used evidence of the plot to blackmail the Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs. NCR enacted strict trade laws with little resistance, strengthening their supply lines and their position in the Mojave. Cass lived to see the mark of the Legion on Hoover Dam. Uncertain of what lay next for the West, she remained silent. As the Legion marched west, she found it difficult to see the dam as anything more than a gravestone for the Mojave and everyone in it.
As reward for their loyal service, Caesar forcibly integrated the Great Khans into the Legion. The sick and elderly were killed, the women sold as wives to ranking officers, and the tribe's identity was annihilated.
Yeah.
Though many Great Khans mourned the death of their tribe, many more were ultimately satisfied with their revenge against NCR.
Thanks to the Courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the Wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused.
Sweet Lily.
Eventually, she parted ways with the Courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
After their victory at Hoover Dam, Legion troops rolled through Freeside. The Kings tried to fight back, but most were killed, and the rest fled into the Wasteland.
Wow.
After Ray's brain was transplanted into Rex's cybernetic body, it took Rex some time to adjust to the old scrapyard dog's memories. Eventually, Rex's mind settled peacefully, melding his own memories with that of long travels with old Lady Gibson.
Though Camp Golf fell to Caesar, the misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack. Mags and her soldiers were posthumously recognized for their valor by NCR.
Aww.
During the Legion's attack on Novak, Bright followers returning from their long pilgrimage assisted in its evacuation. Though Novak eventually fell to the Legion, many citizens of Novak were able to escape, alive and intact.
Boone refused to take the Legion's victory lying down. Heading to the hills with his rifle, he began a deadly campaign against high-ranking Legion officers. And though the price on his head rose to levels unheard of, few pursued it, fearing it would be the last thing they'd never see.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the Wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
After the majority of the Vault 19 powder gangers joined the Great Khans, the weaker members scattered throughout the Mojave Wasteland. Though a few managed to erase their past, most never survived the journey.
Hot-headed to the end, Sheriff Meyers chooses to oppose Caesar's takeover of Prim with a standoff.
Wow.
Though the citizens take out a few legionaries, the town quickly falls to Caesar, its citizens utterly wiped out.
Oh, no. Edie stays with me, the Courier.
With Caesar's victory came a small measure of vindication for the Rangers' late Chief Hanlon. Upon the military's return, debate raged within NCR's Senate about who was to blame for the loss of Hoover Dam. Though some in NCR regarded Hanlon as a traitor, many believed he was the only military commander who saw the futility in defending New Vegas.
And so the Courier's road came to an end, for now.
For now.
In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
Well, that was appropriately awful. Trying to remember the followers getting to leave New Vegas peacefully. That wasn't awful. Trying to think what other changes weren't completely horrible. Oh, surprise. The Great Khans were rewarded by being conscripted and enslaved. Shocking, I know. The Boomers I was surprised about because, well, I think their firepower probably outweighs what Caesar could have. I mean, they tend to bring axes to gunfights quite often. But yeah, that ending was appropriately Legion-y. I'm not too terribly surprised by anything. But this does bring us to the end for today. And on Monday, we are going to do the NCR ending to see how that's slightly different. I am going to load into a save where I have progressed somewhat of the NCR ending quest, but I want to redo, I think, some of the quests with Arcade, and I want to redo some of the quests with the Great Khans to see if I can have them ally with the NCR to see how that might be different. But we will begin to tackle all of that on Monday. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Monday with another new Fallout New Vegas video.